their achievements are also recognized within the units. We warmly and appreciate that their activities has been reported, and I, as the director of the unit, is proud to present this, that their activities is being presented. In the screen, you can see the structure that we operate. So we have program representatives representing each individual Erasmus Mundus programs, and there are volunteers who are supporting in order to organize the activities, in order to do the day-to-day activities within the unit as well. And we claim to be the largest unit within EMA. How? Because we have the largest number of volunteers. And that is why we have the highest representations of the students and alumni relations unit within Istanbul as well. So there are some of the figures, and for this very nice pictorial representation, I again thank one of our volunteers who know that for making this analysis. You see, within this number of volunteers that we have 42 distinct nationalities being represented within our unit. So these people bring in so many diverse ideas and changing so many things. What are some of the activities that our program representatives are doing? They are doing some EMA-related activities, some activities related for the enhancement of experience of students and alumni, communications and outreach of the EMGM programs, promotion of the programs during social events like meetups so that you exchange ideas. So one of the marquee activities, as our unit also does, is signing some kind of partnerships with the EMGM programs, that we try to initiate formal partnerships and we try to engage better with them. As I said, I'm reporting lots of activities here. We had more than 300 activities that was reported in last year, and I expect our amazing volunteers would engage more so that we have increased numbers when I report next year as well. Thank you.
So I'm Jordan, for those of you who haven't met me. I am the Unit Director for Policy and Quality Assurance. A lot less of a flashy unit. We don't have a lot of volunteers, but lots of the policies and ensuring of quality of both EMA and your program specifically run through my unit. I'll keep it short, but the first thing that I do mainly is policy updates, kind of boring stuff. Some of the more interesting things are Joint Degree Label Associate Partner projects in collaboration with OCB. I specifically did Ag Lab, which has now ended, but we'd like to continue those styles of partnerships. Our Visa Experience Survey, which is the catamount of all of our projects, and you'll hear about that tomorrow from Michael because we're almost done. So that was a goal to gather experiences of all of you guys on the difficulties or lack thereof of getting visas for your EMJM and provide policy suggestions to the Commission on what to do about those. And hopefully we can make some change through that. And future plans, collaborations with more SNA, with MOUs, collaborations with other units to continue assuring that we have policies that ensure the quality both internally at EMA and externally in the greater EMJM community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jordan. Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Collins, I'm from Malaysia. I'm the director of the Partnership Development Unit. And what we do basically is we build partnerships with stakeholders that are grouped into three categories broadly. The first is private companies, which many of you would have seen in the information booklet. You get a certain discount for getting eSIMs coming to Turkey. That's one of the things that we do. The second thing is that we work with philanthropies and non-profits. We try to get grants. This is a new sub-unit that was developed this year, and we have some plans and a roadmap for 2025. And the third sub-unit that we have is the community partnerships, and we work very closely with the SNA unit, the Students and Alumni unit, as well as the Outreach and Capacity Building unit, to develop some partnerships with the extended Erasmus community. There's more details on the site, so if you want to see what partnerships does, you can scan the QR code and you can visit the website and it has a full description. What we offer to our partners is that we offer tailored partnerships that fit the culture and the practices of our stakeholders. So we really want to work with each and every stakeholder to ensure that we find that there's some common ground between us, EMA, and them. And why we do this is because of all of you, the community. So this map shows everyone that's in the room here today. As you can see, we have people that have come all the way from Canada and Japan, and this is just a sort of a cross-section of what the organization of the association EMA represents. We have thousands of students and alumni who are part of this association. And for those of you who have not added yourself to this map, please scan the QR code and you can upload a selfie of yourself and add yourself to this map. At the end of the program, all the entries on this map will be converted into a PDF document and will be sent to each and every one of you. And this will be a sort of a networking takeaway from this General Assembly and Annual Conference. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I am Razan, the Director of the Communications and IT Unit, also country representative of Jordan. In our unit mainly we're having 5 subunits which is coordinated and managed by our amazing volunteers. Mainly our unit is dealing and handling the social media design and main communications. Social media subunit, which is, all our social media platforms, which is coordinated by Jocelyn. She's here. The IT subunit, which is coordinated by our coordinator, Omar Khan. He is not here today, but it's mainly dealing with the EMA accounts and all IT technicalities. And then the design subunit, which is dealing with all the creative graphics and visuals you are seeing. It's designed by our graphic designer, Camila. And then the editorial subunit, which handles many activities as the website management, which is Raquel, she's on by Raquel, and the newsletter here, Mredol. And then also our project, the Human of Erasmus Mundus, which is coordinated by Kisa. And the communication subunit, which is mainly coordinating the internal and external EMA coordinations. In numbers, please you can scan the QR codes to follow us if you are not following. And as we can see, the big communities on the platforms we're having mainly on Instagram and Facebook. For Instagram, within 1 year, we have increased by 43%. We are having now 47K followers. For Facebook, we are having 213K followers. And for LinkedIn, we are having also an amazing increase by 20%, more than 20%. We're having now 41K followers. And for X, 17K. In summary, our latest activities, developing activities, communication and sign, like the General Assembly, and enhance the EMA visibility on social media, and support other units on website and social media. Our future plans is to make automated solutions and increase EMA visibility more and more, and developing applications and creative IT solutions. So for that, we need more volunteers. You all welcome to join. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So my name is Razi. I'm the director of the Legal and Internal Affairs Unit. These are our subunits, Internal Affairs and Legal Affairs and Membership, which sounds super boring for some of us, but you see it's very interesting and very important. Our major activities is providing legal support for the members and for the association to regularly check for updating the documents, including our statute, which we will present tomorrow per the updates of the Belgian legislation in 2019 that requires certain statutory updates. We have also conflict resolution and mediation, one necessary, and administering official documents and procedures. But perhaps the cool parts will also coordinating the Erasmus Mundus magazine, so thanks for Adeleta for all the support on this. That will be, we follow up with further news on that in subsequent announcements. Perhaps I want to highlight our human impact. So this, I believe, is what motivates me personally to be part of this unit, is that we actually help a human person in very challenging times. Sometimes we have applicants that get rejected on unfair grounds, such as when certificates are unrecognized, and here there's a north-south divide, or ID documents, or certain errors. We try to mediate as much as possible to find solutions, try to advise them on how perhaps these certificates could be recognized, an equivalence could be made, and try as much as possible to support applicants. Also students that face immigration legal challenges, visas, registrations. For me personally, I believe everybody here in the room might have at some point faced such challenges and required actual research advice. So that's something important that we do, and if you find EMA members that would require such advice, such support, please don't hesitate to contact us. Again, there might be some problems with the program coordinations, and we try as much as possible to provide that support. And any other legal advice, all of that would be pro bono and confidential. And this is our team. He's currently taking notes over there, so he has been since morning. Very thanks for that gratitude, but again, because it's part of our mandate for documentation, which is very important, both on a legal but also on a policy practical perspective, to try to gather everything that was raised today. Also, Adeleta is here. She's has been introduced, and her work in the magazine and other communication portals through Leah. And do join us. This is ChatGPT, how it sees Leah. So if you find that this might be too legal for you and you don't have this background, please be aware that most of our work is actually communication, not legal research, because when somebody actually needs advice, most of the work is trying to properly communicate with them. First of all, trying to calm them down, trying to tell them that everything will be as much as possible taken care of, whether they failed or were rejected or had a problem. And also communicating with, for example, program coordinators, with authorities as much as possible. So it's all about communication and interaction with the human person. And that, I believe, anybody who's inspired to do this can do that, and the legal advice, of course, will come afterwards. So thank you very much, and I present it to the finance team.
Thank you, Razi. And hello everyone, I'm Yishun from Thailand. So nice to see you here today. I have to say, for example, last year was my first GA, just like most of you guys here. And last year I was CR of Thailand. But this year I'm already the director of finance. Why? Because I mean, for me, EMA is really a great platform. It's excellent. That's why I joined here, I stay here, and I would like to continue with all of you guys here. FMU, we always say it's work about some financial things, economic things, tax things. We do that, but not only do that. For example, today, you see us in our EMA shop over here. We also do some merchandise or EMA things or really EMA makes things. So, I mean, we can have a lot of interesting chance to try to do and to achieve things. That's because of you, my dear aristocrat. Dream night and our Versa, or colors, or friends from our team. Thank you for all of you guys. And also I have to see if you also want to join our have more chance to talk about our EMA's financial management course. Thank you, thanks for all of you guys.
When we talk about finance, I heard catching, but now we move on to the next unit. We are from Project Support Unit. I'm Caroline Manik, but I'm representing the director of our unit, Shinam Jain. She couldn't be here today with us, but I believe she's online. So, our goal here is to introduce the unit and have more volunteers to join us. So what is Project Support Unit? It's a unit where we do projects. Very simple. How do we do projects? We support with first, liaison with our ESA sister organizations. As you know, we are under an umbrella organization where we have to coordinate and collaborate with other organizations in ESA. So can I have a hands up for the organization from ESA? So when you see them, try to discuss with them and how we can do our next project. So ESN, I see Garage Erasmus, yes, over there. Round of applause, yes. Oceans, yes. Weba, yeah, all right. And that's the first one. We have three. The second one, we provide support for both internal and external projects. When we talk internal, it's the ideas of projects that comes from us and is mostly financed by us in EMA. And we don't have an external partner working with the projects. When we talk about external projects, then we have either a consortium or a group of organizations working on the same idea of the projects. So that's the second one. The third one, we would like also to maintain a good partnerships and collaborations with our project partners. Where does these project partners come from? From external projects. So the main idea here is we want to have more projects running in EMA, both from internal and external side. So please, if you have any project ideas, contact us, send us emails, or contact one of the project support unit members. So we have the director, Shinam, coordinators, project lead experts, project officers, project coordinators, and one most important thing, we have the EPIC team. So our idea is to have more pool of people who are interested in doing projects, and then at the end of the day, then we will work together with you and work on the topic ideas or the projects. So this is some examples of the EMA funded projects. So when we say EMA funded, so you think of internal projects. And then I'm not going to talk each of these projects, but I invite you to go to our website, EMA website, and find Project Support Unit and projects, and then you will find the details of all these projects. The second one is the external one, EU-funded project. We also have several projects here, and again, we don't have the time to explain all the projects here. I really invite you to come and visit our Project Support Unit webpage and learn more about the projects. Other than that, we want many of you to join us and build more successful projects together with Project Support Unit. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Dragala. I'm from Paraguay, and I am the person standing between you, a cake, and lunch. So I'm gonna make it quick. So everyone here has spoken about the volunteers, the talent. That's you, that's all of us involved, whether we're in the room or we are watching online or somewhere else in the planet. And we manage, but I think more than management, what we do is support. We support each other and we support you. And that's what our unit is also doing. So what is it that we do? So there are three components to what TMU is about. So one is Mishek over there in the corner, that he's handling the human resources. And then we have two members that are helping us with professional development. I'll tell you in a second what we've done in the past and what we could do. And also we work in collaborations with all of them. So in terms when we talk about HR or if we talk about professional community development, so it's not things that just we organize, but we collaborate with everyone else to help the development, to help find all those amazing volunteers that are here in the room, and other volunteers in the other unit. And then we're also, collaborating in projects and in other activities. So then we have community development as well, and you're going to hear about one of the projects, PSU projects, from our community development director later today. But the backbone of EMA is all of us, yeah? So all volunteers. So in this last year, since this management board came on, we welcomed 260 volunteers that we have in this moment. Since August, as it says there, we have more than 300 people applying interested. And where they're coming from, who are these people that are interested in joining us? Like some of you that are here for the first time, maybe you're members but you're not volunteers. Perhaps you're going to get inspiration from the conversations that you're going to have or the presentations that my colleagues just made, and you're going to join the unit. Also, they come from projects. So we have EMA members or Erasmus Mundus students that have joined as volunteers or participants of different projects. Darren is going to talk about Wyndham Mundus. He is an example, and we have other people in the room as well that are now volunteers in different units that have come from projects. They were either participants or volunteers that then they decided to join a unit because they were inspired and they wanted to contribute and learn, because this is also a learning experience. Being part of EMA is a continuous learning experience. Yeah, and also because we cannot cut ties with Erasmus Mundus and we just want to continue, but we joined EMA. So, professional development, one of the things that we've done in the past and that we're going to do again and we're going to expand from this is the what comes after. Yeah, so webinars, conversations with our alumni who come in and answer questions for all of you that are in your last semester about to present your dissertations. I'm looking at some people here. Yeah. Okay. So what happens after? Because there are so many roles, there are so many things that we can do. So we tap into the knowledge base that we have in our volunteer and membership space. And then also, in terms of community development, what we do every year in October, as quite a few of you know, is EMA Days. So we used to do it just once a week, so one day, but from last year we decided, hey, let's do it over the weekend, because that gives us more chance to just get together. So this is a community development initiative, again, mainly collaborating with SNA, OCB, and CIT, but really with everyone. And last year, it was hosted online and in person, and I think Ecuador had one hybrid event as well that they had, I can't even remember, hundreds of people joining. So we had 37 different activities that you organized and you hosted, from an online UNO competition to just conversations about Erasmus Mundus, and then people just getting together in parks just to hang out. And this is, speaking of maps, as Colin was showing earlier, so this is a map of where these activities happened last year, and some of the pictures and screenshots from the activities. So this year, I'm happy to announce that we're going to have our EMA Days 2024 on the weekend of October 19th and 20th. So, yeah. The theme, because every year we have a theme, the theme is to be determined, and the community development team will start sending messages and talking about what we could do and inviting you to join us in the future. But this is who we are, and this can be you. Like, it's my first time as a community member. Half of us we joined in this term. So a couple of these faces need to be replaced. Because we can only do this twice, so we can't do more than 2 terms. So there are a few oldies here that need to move. So if anyone is interested in helping with the move, yeah, start talking to us, start thinking. So I started volunteering with SNA Unit, I then moved on to volunteering with CIT, and I wanted to do something with TMU, so that's why I applied last year. So even if it's not something that you think you have the skills or it's not your wheelhouse, come and have a chat. We're so different, and we come from so many different backgrounds. Like I said, EMA is continuous education, and this is a plug for adult education for social change. Girls, there are 2 people from the program. Adult education for social change, this is what we're doing in EMA, learning and continuing supporting each other. So thank you very much. Oh, the TV will turn off in 1 minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so without further ado, thank you, and let's celebrate the 20 years of Erasmus Mundus.
Thank you so much, all our valuable members. So, what is the motivation we receive from all valuable members that you have to be the Erasmus Group member for the next edition? Can I see who is actually ready to go for the next management board after having a lot of presentation? Please raise your hand and come to me after the session that there is a gift for you. Who wants to go for the next management board? Raise your hand. I cannot actually. Okay, we have 1, 2, and counting. I'm serious. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, please go down. Please. Okay, everyone, come. Okay, we'll meet, okay? No problem. I have something for you. Thank you so much. And also important, what Ishwan mentioned, if she didn't stress, but I really want to stress, there is a shop, it's called EMA merchandise shop. When you say EMA, it's actually EU. When you say shop, it's actually EU shop. Who bought something from the shop? Raise your hand. I want to see. There's a gift for you also. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit, it's a lost project or not? We are investing a lot of money for that. Okay. So, may I request you to go to have a look, make a photo, buy something, send me the photo of like you are exchanging money, and then you will get something from me, okay? I promise, there's a lot of things coming for you. So, who is going now for getting this after the lunch? Raise your hand who wants to go for merchandise shop. Raise your hand, I also want to go there, because I have a family back home, and I want to take something for them, okay? And don't feel shy. If you don't money, Emma has a lot of money. Come to the president. Okay, no problem. Okay, good. So this is the second thing, and then I really would like to thank our beloved members for their sleepless nights to make this year happen. I'd like to also congratulate our Erasmus Mundus support service team. They're really kind and every was so thanks to the support service team, we have MJ Maria Joao, Charlie, MT Maria Teresa, David with us, workers from the support service team. They're really doing a great job. Can we make a big hand for them also? Okay, so you can see our Erasmus celebrating 20 years. I know that Ken is here. Can you please help us? And we need 2 volunteers to take these 2 things there somewhere. So we have the cake, and I would like to request, let's say, all the EMCAM coordinators who is here with us today. I'd like to request all the EMCAM coordinators. I'd like to request Helen to be here, because we'll be here for actually. Now we are doing for photo things. It is important, right? We have the social media, right? At least I'm a guy who never said no for photo and food. Who else are here? Never said no for photo and food? Who wants to go for photo? More photos. Hey, I'm actually watching you, okay? So now we are going for celebrating. Okay, we have a cake. We are going to celebrate 20 years of Erasmus Mundus, along with 80 years of Erasmus Association. I'd like to request all the coordinators to come to the stage to give us some companion. Then we'll celebrate together, and then we'll go for group photo. So there is a dedicated team who will guide you. So we'll take one group photo here, and the other one will be outside. So these are official group photos that we'll actually publish in our social media service everywhere. And I do believe that you are okay with this. So we are not really asking by giving you some documents, but we are asking your permission for the GDPR that we are allowed to publish this. Are you okay with this? For photos, videos? Okay, very perfect. So all the coordinators who are happy to bring them to the stage. Helen, please welcome. Professor, please. Yeah. All the coordinators. It's our intention is to introduce the coordinators. We will bring you here because the students need to know, those who are studying students or other, they should know that our professors are also here. So don't be too naughty, okay? Don't cross the limitation. Know that professors are here, they will party, okay? 1 minute, okay, that means something. 16 minutes, please. Yes, yes. Are you hungry? Are you really hungry? Okay, don't worry, lunch is already there, okay? After 4 we are going for lunch. And there is a 1 hour 30 minutes long lunch break. So you don't need to worry. The food is enough food. You order for enough food. Thanks to such flight. Very different things we can do today, so no problem. Just give us some time. We'll do some celebration, then group photo, then we'll go for the final mission photograph also. Very important. So these are family things. So don't feel shy when you feel something to make it really good, okay?
Kaan'ı mı arıyorsun?
I'd like to request our management colleagues to be the stage. So you have a group photo, and then we have a group bigger group photo together. Yes, please. All the management member. Hurry up.
Otur be. Ben önemli diye sana verdim. Ben bir dilim pasta getireyim. Bu kadar herhalde.
Aha bu kadar. Ben korku zannettim. Buradan alırım.
Tamam. Ne yedik? Ne yedik? Ortada bitiyor abi. Ne? Bitiyor. Diğeri şarj olmuyor mu? Oluyor da. Şu daha mı çok yiyor? Nedir bu ayet? Niye öyle? Ama ayet yok. Sen bilgisayarı getir, bence kart tak. Nerede bilgisayar? Orada. Vans çantası. Mavi.
Okay, so this is the same. So keep coming farther. So all the people in this room who are comfortable with taking photos,
Şimdi oldu people diyor.
please join us. Let's make it again for everyone. Everyone, please. Everyone, this is official photo.
A person named Andy. We ate in a Filipino restaurant together. We just met once, but yeah.
No, he will remember you.
If your team can help the station.
Ya çık şunun üstüne çek ya.
No one is sit down. No one is okay. This is a very photograph.
Telefonu bu tarafa arkaya doğru alalım.
Someone can cover it. Yes, someone can
Abi
cover it.
sen telefonla ilgilen istersen.
Gideceğim. Şey olmuş kablo mablo. Whoa. That's all.
Our support service team, if you don't mind, you can also join us. Hey, the first one will be very formal, okay? Keep your laughing face like long time. The first one will be very formal. And then we'll
Ya
go
o
to
masaları biraz çekmemiz lazım.
Masaları
Açmak mı lazım?
Ha biraz öne alalım ya da sağa sola alalım ki şey oluyor.
okay? Still you're preparing. And then we'll go for first trial, second trial, and then we'll go for the best one.
Tamam yeter o kadar idare eder. Onu da alalım ki şey olmasın. Tamam. Çekilirse
Şöyle ver bakayım ona.
yes, smile please.
Bir de el sallatalım. El sallatalım.
el sallatalım. Tamam. Can you waving your hands?
Please, guys.
Bir dakika ben ikinci
Now when we look at the video also.
One more time, we will waving our hands.
Bir dakika,
Wait,
bir dakika.
3, 2, 1, we will make it.
Bir dakika. Okay.
Kayıtta mıyım?
Tamam.
Okay.
Hey, there will be one more group photo outside, okay? Ulsan.
I took it with. She's gone. Where is she? She's part of the member. Over there.
Abi sen şunun başında durur musun?
Tamam.
Pardon.
Now we'll have a group picture outside, so some of our volunteers will guide you to take a picture outside. So we'll have one picture. After that, we'll go for lunch break. And we'll be back, everyone here to this place by 2:30. So starting 2:30, we'll start our second session. So let us all join for a group photo outside.
Sorry. Dış fotoğrafı çekecekler şimdi.
I'm sorry, can you take a photo of us here in front of the banner for a second?
Şey var.
No. Could you?
Bir tane çok konuşan var ya adam.
Canlı yayını bitir istersen abi. Ya da daha...